When it comes to cooking meals, drying clothes, heating water, and my home, nothing beats natural gas from CenterPoint Energy. It's my most affordable energy option. It costs less to use than electricity, propane, and heating oil. So if you already have natural gas, keep it. If you're replacing an appliance, choose it. Natural gas, your best choice. Safe and affordable, rest assured.
For more on the benefits of a natural gas home, visit centerpointenergy.com/natural gas benefits. CenterPoint Energy, always there.
All right, questions for Tim.
Hi, Tim. How satisfying was it to pull that one out?
Man, ending the season on a high note. I mean, you know how the season's been all year. It's been tough. 2020, it just felt so good to actually get a win tonight.
What did you see out of Trey tonight? Had you been kind of seeing him make progress in practice here lately?
Yeah, he really did his thing tonight. He did a really good job putting the ball in play, reading defense, all that stuff. I mean, that reflects back on, staying after practice and getting extra in. I mean, just doing that, it paid off today.
Tim, how you doing? It was a few different coverages on you. Normally you've been double the last few games. They played you straight man a few times, and you made some big plays. Tell me about that.
I mean, when you play man, I mean, you messing with the fire. So, I mean, we took what they gave us and we made them plays.
Tim, just with, how you mentioned what the season has been, what was the mood in the locker room like after the game?
Oh, man, it was hype. I mean, because, all year we done had ups and downs, a lot of downs really, and just to pull this one out at the end the season off right, so hyped up down there having fun.
And then for you too, personally, I know with your 6 receptions today, you moved into 4th place on the school's all-time reception list. So have you had a chance just to reflect on the career you've had at Southern Miss?
Reflecting back, I was beginning the season kind of looking at that reception record and trying to beat it. But, I had an injury second game. From there I didn't really look at it anymore. So, we'll see what happens next year if I either stay or come back.
I was going to ask you a question, Tim. Are you leaning coming back, or what are you thinking?
I'm really just indecisive right now. I really don't even know.
Hey, Tim, can you talk about the group of guys that finished the season together? Guys went through so much on this team, and just talk about that and the coaches and the bond you're going to have, or you have, and, what this win did for y'all tonight.
Just everybody that's a part of this team right now, just sticking through everything we've been through. It shows a real true family and brotherhood, and really thankful for that and this team. Next year I think this team does have a really good chance to win the championship.
Tim, what are your thoughts on the hiring of Coach Hall and just everything you kind of learned about him?
Oh yeah, man, I can tell he's a winner from his attitude and how he carries himself, and I really like that about him. He said a lot of positive things, and everything he's saying is, good stuff, and I like that.
Tim, just just with everything that happened this season with COVID and injuries and everything else, it would have been easy to maybe opt out of the season. But why was it important for you to finish it out and just play out the entire season?
That goes back to the other question, staying or leaving. That plays a factor too. Because I didn't have that much film. I only had those 2 first games that I played in. So, I needed to stay here and get more film. And then the team too. I didn't want to just leave the team like that and just opt out.
Anything else for Tim? All right. Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
All right, we got Coach Billings now. Coach, opening statement.
What can you say? I'm just so proud of these men, and I'm so proud of this coaching staff, and it was a great way to leave this place. I have a soft spot in my heart for Southern Miss and always will. And it'd be great sitting. Hopefully, I just told these guys that this was a start to next year, and with the new coaching staff, and that I expect to see them win the championship next year, and I'll be cheering them all the way. Of course, unless I'm coaching against them, but we'll see.
Coach, how does it feel to finally have this roller coaster year come to an end?
Right now I'm still just enjoying the victory from, all the, the tough thing were all the goodbyes tonight with the coaching staff and all the players. And, you just build such a bond with these guys. And like I told them, we come here and I came here to help build them and give them hopefully make them a better football player and a better person and a better man. But I think that they blessed me with more than I blessed them. And so they really showed me a lot, showed me how to be resilient and how to stick things out, how to be tough, and how to just finish things off and never quit. And it means, I learned a lot from these guys, and I'm just really proud of them. And I was very blessed to be here. And it's a year that I will never forget and always remember. I told them we took a team picture the other day in all of our ragtag practice jerseys. We had black and red and white, and I said that's how I wanted it. We look like the Bad News Bears, and it's kind of how this year's been. And I've been doing this for 42 years. I don't have any of those team pictures anywhere. This one, I promise you, will be up in my office wherever I'm at. This is a group I'll always remember, and a year I'll always remember.
Coach, did you see Trey kind of building some confidence going into this game, and what did you see out there tonight?
Well, I tell you, yes. Again, just getting reps, and I'll tell you, Tim Jones every day after practice took him and made him and the receiver stay after practice, and they threw every day, and you could see a difference tonight. They had a connection, and so I just gotta. Again, Trey did a great job of handling everything, but I got to give Tim some kudos too, also for just make them stay out there and work together, and so I think it made a huge difference tonight.
Coach, Florida Atlantic was a pretty good defensive team from the earlier part of the year. There had to be some film review that you guys saw where they opened up the running lanes because they seemed to be playing cover 3 or zone coverage or a little bit later on during the middle of the game at least. Just talk to me about what you guys worked on, at least opening up those lanes.
They one of the top scoring defenses in the country. I think they're second or third in the nation, and they've been good all year, not just early in the year. We just felt like we need to find a way to run the football, and I got to give the offensive line, Coach Stanchek, a lot of credit, man. When we could run the ball on them, and we physically got after them. And like I said, I was so impressed with that last drive. We started about the 10-yard line, and we just physically ran over them. And just, I think we kind of took the wheel a little bit and just showed how prepared we were. And, when we had 17 points, I laughed at Coach, and I said, if you'd have told me we could have 17 points in this game with their defense, I would have taken it. We're already at 17. Of course, we ended up with 45. So great job offensively by the offensive staff. I think Matt and those guys did a fantastic job. And, no one scored 45 with these guys. And, again, credit to our coaching staff and our players.
Coach,
Go ahead.
You said in the beginning of the week, I know kind of joking but serious about, it won't be longer till I start my vacation, but we won't get to talk to other coaches. But as a coach, to kind of go out like this and to go out with a win against a team like that, what does it do for coaches? Just the coaches. I don't want to say the belief in themselves, but what does it do for their emotions? I guess speaking for all the coaches.
Well, it's always that you like to win that last one, because if you when you do go coach again, it's going to be in 8 months away. So it's nice to have that positive feeling of ending with a victory. So it's always good to win. That's part of it. And like I said, even before the game started, I'd be honest, I just wanted our guys to play hard and play well. I didn't really worry about the score, And then all of a sudden, when it got a chance to win, then I start worrying about the score. But, I just wanted them to play hard and play this last one together and play as a team. And like I said, they did a great job, and the coaching staff did a great job preparing for this football team, and it showed. And it's just a great way to go out.
Coach, what are you going to do now that the season's over?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go see my mom and dad. They've been locked in quarantine. And then next week, you see me wearing my granddaughter's picture on my shield. I haven't seen her. She's over 3 months old now. And so I'm going to go see her. And then I'm going to come back and see Dr. Lance Line and have shoulder surgery. And then after that, we'll figure it out. We good?
Thanks,
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you.
Coach, too late. I'm gone. Thanks for everything. I appreciate you.
Have a seat.
Keep working. Keep working. It's amazing.
All right, we got Camron Harrell right here.
Camron, I know you've had some pretty good returns this season, but how good did that feel to see that break open for you?
Oh, it was amazing. It was an absolute dream come true, because growing up, you see people doing those exact same things, and you grow up, you're like, I want to do that one day. And for that to actually happen for me today, it was bigger than anyone can ever imagine.
You've never done that before?
I've only had one other kick return before in my life, and that was in high school, my freshman year.
What do you think? The defense really hung tough. What do you think about way y'all played as a group today?
I think we played really well as a group. We knew their offensive scheme coming in, so we just prepared really well and just played together. As you guys have probably seen from the past few games, our biggest thing is just playing for each other, playing together. And I feel like we really did that tonight, and it showed.
What do you think it means for the team to go out this season with a win?
Honestly, it means everything. Not only to the players, but for the coaches as well. We know we wanted to come in here and do this not only for ourselves, but for these coaches, because we've all been through so much through this crazy season with all the coronavirus and the head coaches. So we knew that this would mean a lot more than just a W on the record.
Can you talk about what you saw on the kickoff return? I mean, can you just go through it?
Well, I caught the ball, and I was like, the first thing in my mind was like, all right, you got to hit it, run. So I do what I do best, and I just ran. And then I saw a little crease to the right because I noticed they like to overload the side that I'm at. So I saw a little crease to the right, and that was kind of my plan all along. And I bent it, saw a little crease, and I hit it.
How much do you think this week there was the motivating factor that you knew you had a new head coach watching over y'all? Was that a motivating factor at all?
Oh, it definitely is. It kind of puts that pressure on you, a good type of pressure that makes you want to, because I believe first impression is everything. So I feel like it really helped a lot of people step their game up and, mentally prepare not only for the game, but for the future to come after that as well.
And then, on that note, too, just about future, what is your future with Southern Miss? Do you plan on, staying or transferring?
Yeah, I mean, really, I don't plan on going anywhere. There's only a few places out of junior college that had faith in me and believed in me, and Southern Miss was one of them, obviously. So, I mean, I feel a strong connection with the people, the relationships I've made here, not even the coaching staff, but like just the players as well, because, I mean, we've really come together as brothers in just a short period of time.
Camron, what do you think about the way the players have responded to Coach Hall so far and just the communication he's had up to this point?
I'm pretty sure everyone was pretty excited. I know I was for sure. Just listen to the way he came in with his tenacity and just, he came in with a lot of confidence. And I feel like that's what this program really needed. I feel like we lack confidence in a lot of areas because we have ability, we have skill, we have all conference players. Like we have a lot of weapons, but I feel like he's going to be the cherry on top for the confidence factor that we really need in this program.
Hey, Cam, on that kickoff return, it looked like when you were going to break it out right, it almost like you turned your head around and you didn't see nobody around you, and it kind of surprised you. or it looked that way on TV? Did it on the field a little bit? It's almost like you were like, nobody's here, and then you hit the second gear. Is that what happened out there a little bit?
Yeah, so I was kind of surprised. So I had a very, very small crease. I had two people to beat. I had the kicker, and then I had another like safety or something. But I had one guy lead blocking, so I knew I had to make a move quickly. And I found the crease, and as soon as I hit it, I got through it. I was like, okay, I'm not down yet. So I just kind of like, you know what, run, run.
Could you talk about the interception to end the game and just Hemby potentially this being his last game and just how the defense was reacting to that?
Oh yeah, that was truly amazing. And when the ball was in the air, I was like, Kyle, get it. I was like, catch it. Because I didn't want to ruin that moment for him. And I mean, just the relationship I built personally with Hemby. I mean, he's a brother. He's a brother for life. You know, he came in. He was actually the person I was hanging out with on my official visit when I came here. And so like we had a relationship before I even got here. But I mean, just seeing him do that and just knowing that he's going to go on to do bigger and better things, like I'm so proud of him. I can't be happier for the man.
Cam, can you talk about? I asked Tim this too. Can you talk about the players that are in that locker room right now that stuck through, and what that means to y'all? Maybe even going forward for the ones that are staying or whatever. What does that mean to you guys as far as being together, and does it make you closer after what you've been through this year?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I kind of touched on, you know, me not going anywhere, because I feel that bond and that connection. Just because we've been through so much adversity, it's really helped us grow together. And a lot of people have opted out. But, I mean, ultimately being here this season was a choice. And everyone made that choice to stick through it and to be here. So, I mean, with that, we all have a common ground that we can kind of build off of. And it was, you know, truly amazing. And just having that factor in it was kind of like the glue that brought us all together at the end.
Anything else for Cam? All right, you're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Gonna wrap it up with Trey Lowe. All right, questions?
Trey, I know you got extra reps kind of coming into this game with that first string. Did you kind of feel your confidence kind of growing coming in?
Oh yeah, 100%. Just having that preparation and getting those 1 reps, and it just makes a huge difference for your confidence going into the game. And you know, just being in practice, we just had so much practice time. So,
Trey, how much of a difference did it make, you know, with Will Hall, you know, the new coach coming in and you know, kind of just scouting this game? I mean, how much was that a factor into your performance as well as everybody's performance tonight?
I think it made a difference. You know, you want to have a good first impression, and I think that matters. And you know, but at the end of the day, I think the team really wanted to do this for his coaching staff and Coach Billow.
How much fun was it out there?
Oh, it was awesome. I was having fun myself because I just knew these past 3 weeks we've been putting in a lot of work, just repetitions, and we just put in a lot of work. So it just made it that much sweeter.
What did you guys say? I mean, you kind of start the game off probably one of the more ugly ways with the fumble, and then you throw the pick. I mean, how do you overcome that as an offense right there? I mean, what was said?
You just shake back. You're like, it's okay. You just shake back onto the next play. I mean, because there's nothing you can do about it now because it's over with. So you just got to continue. You know, you just root on for the defense, and you can just continue to play and stay the course.
Trey, at the end of the game, you had that boot to the outside, and you kind of got close to the first down marker. And it's almost like you said, I don't want to go out of bounds, and then thought at the last second, wait a minute, I'm short. I got it. I should have went. What was going through your mind right there? Was it like were you thinking, I don't want to go out of bounds, got to get the first down, but what was in your thought process right there?
Yeah, I knew that we were going to get that play and we were going to get that look and it was going to be there. So I was just running for the sticks, but the way I was running my angle, it didn't help me. So I wanted to cut back. I was trying to cut back and use a little head fake, but you know, then I wanted to get the first down. So it was just it was a lot of things going on at one time. I wanted to finish game on that, but you know, it was defense did a good job, so it didn't matter.
Coach Billings said that you and Tim Jones and the other receivers did a lot of work after practice. How much do you think that kind of paid off in terms of chemistry tonight?
Oh, 100%. After every practice, we spent 45 minutes to an hour just working on goals and back shoulders, just red zone stuff, and it clearly came true tonight. So it was very sweet, and we just joked on the sideline. We were just talking about that's it right there.
And then, Trey, you had your first collegiate touchdown today, and you finished, the game with 3 scores. So, with just the ups and downs of your career, kind of like, how was that tonight to have that kind of like cap to this season?
It was good. It's always good to get your first touchdown, just at any level. So it was great, and I was really appreciative of my teammates and everything.
Trey, this was the first 300 yards rushing in a game for Southern Miss in 4 years. What was the key tonight?
I think just the O-line did a really good job, with some of those counters and those GT plays. I think they really just made it happen, to be honest with you, and they deserve all the credit, honestly.
Trey, I know you kind of mentioned this already, but, can you talk about what this coaching staff has done and everything they've been through to help get this team to the end of this season?
Oh, I love the coaches and the coaching staff and Coach Billow because, they came to work every day. And, their attitude is what propelled us to keep going and guys to keep coming in every day and just to keep working because, if you see they're not bought in, it's harder to buy in. But when they come into work and they get a game plan ready for us and, it's just, you have to keep going.
Anything else? All right, you're good to go.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Trey.
Love you, Mom.
Hey, thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.